Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I have a very special lesson for you. Back in December of 2018, Canadian astronaut David Saint-Jacques flew off into space to work on the International Space Station. During his mission, he read a children's ebook that I was fortunate enough to be a part of. I'll leave the links to the free ebook, the Explorers Club website, and the downloadable coloring page in the description below. So if you have your pen and paper ready, let's go. So let's get started at the very top of our page with David's eyes. So I move over to the left side and draw on the lower eyelid. We start on the outside, we draw a curve going up and over towards the right. Now let's connect these 2 points with a half circle along the top for the upper eyelid. Starting on the left, we're going to go up, and then back down on the right. Now I'm going to shift the pupil over towards the left side. So it's a half circle. We're going to leave a little gap on the side, curve up to the top, and then back down. Now let's line up with the top of the eye, move over towards the right, and draw on the nose bridge. Starting at the top, we're going to curve this out and then down. Now let's draw on the lower part of the nose. We're going to curve in the opposite direction, going across, and we'll just pull that up. Now we're going to have the head in a slight angle, so the eye on the right is going to be a little bit higher than the one on the left. So let's line this up. We're going to draw on the lower eyelid on the right. So just beside the nose bridge, we're drawing the curve, going up and across. Let's connect those 2 points with another half circle, going up to the top and then back down. And then again, we're going to push the pupil over towards the inside of the eye. Start on the inside, we'll draw that half circle. Now let's move down and draw on the top of the mouth. We're going to start on the outside, we're going to curve down and over towards the right. Come down and then go across. Let's draw on the lower part of the mouth. We're going to start on the outside. Again, it's like drawing a half circle coming down. I'm just going to pull that up underneath the top of the mouth, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Now from the top of the mouth, we're going to step down and draw that same curve for the top row of teeth. And then we're going to step back and curve in the opposite direction, coming down for the tongue. Let's fill that outside area in black. Now on the left side of the mouth, we want to add a little smile line. So it's almost like a little bracket just around the corner of the mouth. Now let's move back up and draw on the eyebrows. Directly above the left eye, we're going to draw another curve, going up and then down. We want to thicken this up. So going back to the outside, we're going to go up a little higher in the middle and then come back down on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside, going up and then down. Go back to the inside and just thicken this up. Okay, so now that we've drawn the face, let's work our way around the side of the head. So in line with the edge of the nose, we're going to come all the way down, start with a point of the chin. From the chin, we're going to go across and curve up towards the jaw. Start down here, going to go across, and we'll start to pull that up to right about there. At the top of the jaw, we're going to add the ear. It's almost like a C. We're going to come down, round out the ear, and then just hook that back down and in. Now let's draw on the top of the head. From the top of the ear, we're going to curve around the top of the head, going up, pulling that around. Now we're going to work our way over towards the right side. Curving over, down just beside the right eye. Now I'm going to make my way down towards the chin. I'm going to continue this curve, coming down, and then in. Let's add in the hairline. Starting from the inside edge of the ear, curve up, in towards the eyebrow. Now we're going to draw another curve. We're going to go up and then bend that over. Now from the top of the hair, we're going to start back up here. We're going to curve down this time in the middle and then back up towards the side of the head. Now we're going to be drawing David in a spacesuit out for a spacewalk. So we're going to draw the top edge of the collar. Starting on the outside, directly below the ear, we're going to draw a curve coming down, underneath the chin, and then back up. Now we're going to round out the end of the collar. Starting on the left, we're just going to pull this around, almost like a C shape. And then on the right, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with that same curve. Starting on the left, come down the middle, then back up on the right. Now we're going to add that glass dome around the head. Starting from the top left of the collar, start by curving around. It's almost like drawing a circle. Go around. We're going to go up above the top of the head, I'm just going to pull this back down on the right side towards the top right of the collar. Now on the left side of the head, we're going to add the neck. So on the left, we'll draw one straight line coming down. We're going to move in and draw that same line. Let's add a collar on the inside. Starting on the left, we'll curve down and then back up. Now we're going to draw the collar wrapped around the back of its head. So starting right out here, we're going to curve up and then in behind the head, and we'll continue down on the right side. Now we're going to draw on the sides of the body. From the collar, we're going to step in and curve out and down towards the hip. So on the left, curve out and then down. We're going the opposite direction on the right side, curving out and then down. Let's connect these 2 points with a curve for the bottom of the belt. Come down in the middle and then back up. Now we're going to step up and draw that same curve for the top of the belt. In the center, let's add 2 lines, one on the left and then one on the right. Let's draw in a large rectangle in the center of the body for the control box. We're going to start just on the left side here. We're going to go across with a slight angle. And we're going to come down the sides. The same length line. Now let's close off the bottom with a straight line. Now we're going to add some buttons and screens on the inside. Starting on the left, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going across, come down with a short line on either side, and then we'll close off the bottom. Now let's draw a square underneath it. We're going to leave a gap, draw another line, come all the way to the bottom, leaving a gap at the bottom here, and then we'll close that off. Let's add one large button at the top, drawing a circle, and we'll draw 2 smaller buttons along the bottom, one on the left and then one on the right. Let's add a zipper in behind this control box. Just underneath the collar in the center, we're going to draw 2 lines coming down side by side. Now we're going to continue those 2 lines coming down towards the belt buckle. Now let's move to the outside and draw on the arms. We're going to start from the bottom of the collar. We're going to go out and then curve up towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right, going out and then up. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw on the thumb. So it's like a half oval, going up, rounding out the thumb, and then pulling that in. Now we're going to draw 3 fingers pointed outward. Starting on the inside of the thumb, we're going to curve out, round out the finger, and then pull that back in. Let's draw another finger, going out, rounding out the second finger, and pulling that in. Now we're going to round out this finger and pull it in towards the base of the thumb. We go out, round out this finger, and we're going to pull that in towards the base of the thumb. Now we want to draw a curve along the base of these 2 points. So we step out, curve across those 2 points, and then up. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to start with the thumb, curving it up, rounding out the thumb, and then pulling that down. Let's draw on the first finger. Starting on the inside of the thumb, curve up, round out the finger, and pull that in. Draw the second finger, going up, rounding it out, then back in. And then again, the third finger, we're going to go up, round it out. Now we're going to aim it in towards the base of the thumb. Let's draw that curve. Starting from the top, curve over those 2 points and down. Now let's draw on the bottom of the arm. Starting from the bottom of the hand, out here, we're going to curve down and then just pull that in behind the body. Do the same thing on the right, coming down and then in. We're going to thicken up the cuff. So from the thumb, we're going to step in, just follow the same curve, going to the bottom of the arm. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a stripe on the inside of the arm. Starting from the top, we're going to curve in and then back out towards the left. Now we want to thicken this up, so we're going to step back out and just follow that same curve. Now we want to take that and flip it over on the right side. Starting up here, we're going to curve in and then back out, step out, and just follow that same curve. Now we're going to continue working down with the legs. So we're going to start on the hip on the left, we're going to curve the outside of the leg, going out, rounding out the leg, and then down. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction on the right side. We're going to go out, and then down. From here, we want to overlap the foot on top of the leg. So from this point, I'm going to step in, curve over that line, and then down towards the toe. We do the same thing on the right. Stepping in, curve over that line, and then down towards the toe. Now back on the left side, I'm going to draw the front edge of the foot. I'm going to curve this up, and then down towards the heel. Now I'm going to go back to the front and curve in the opposite direction. Curve down, and then back up so you can see the bottom of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the toe, curve up, and then down towards the heel. Go back to the toe, curve down the opposite direction, and then up towards the heel. Now we're going to draw on the back edge of the boot. We start from the left heel, we're going to curve this in and then up. Go in and up to right about there. Now I'm going to curve the cuff of the boot going out towards the outside of the leg. So we're going to go up and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the heel, we'll curve in and then up. Now I'm going to curve the top of the boot cuff going up and then out towards the outside of the leg. Now we're going to draw on the lower part of the body. From this point in the boot, we're going to step out and draw a curve going over towards the right side. We're going to go up in the middle and then back down on the right. Let's add two straps going across the leg. We're going to start on the left side. We curve in and then just pull that down towards the inside of the leg. We're going to step up and just follow that same curve going in. Now we do the opposite on the right. We're going to line this up, curve up, and then out, step up, and just draw that same curve. Now we're going to draw a big backpack in behind the body. So we're going to start on the left side of the helmet, draw an angle line going down. Now we're just going to pull this down in behind the arm. Now let's go over to the right side and do the same thing. Going out, and then down. Now we're going to extend these lines coming down underneath the arm. So underneath the arm on the left, we'll come down. I'm just going to pull that in behind the body. We'll do the same thing on the right, coming down and then in behind the body. Now we don't want David floating off into space, so we're going to add a tether along the side. So from the backpack, we're going to draw a curve, coming around, down, and then out. Now we're going to step up and just follow that same curve. Going all the way around, down to the bottom, and then out. And there we have it. There's Canadian astronaut David Saint-Jacques. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. As I mentioned, please check out the links in the description below to download your free ebook, coloring page, and check out the Explorers Club website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.